This is God.
Hello, my name is Jide. We are a speaking up group for people with learning disability.
Hello, I'm Jackie and I work for Synergy, and we work for people with learning disabilities. We do interviews at the CDOS or the council or whoever wants us to do it. We go on a panel and we ask them very hard questions, and then we have to score them at the end.
Hi, I'm Stuart. I'm a member of Synergy. I like to do training. That's what I like to do, and that's what I'm passionate about.
So my name is Sandy. Working with Synergy for a very long time, since it started 5 years ago. We want to give something back and say that people with learning disability have a voice.
My name is Musa. I work for Synergy. I work since 5 years. I used to visit hopscotch. It was the background for Bangladesh, but my clothes, and I'm doing some other like mosque visit all people like people learning disability in mosque, and that's for my background.
Hi, my name's Jill and I work for a speaking up group called Synergy, and I'm also the jargon buster. What I like about Synergy, I like being the jargon buster, especially when I go to planning together, because I'm not Jill, I'm Jargon John, and I have a little bell on the table, and when people speak jargon, I bang the bell, and at the end of planning together, when they say any other business, I tell them who has spoken jargon, and then I find them.
Hi, my name is Jargon John, and I do jargoning with Jill. I started doing jargoning because people with learning disabilities need to understand what is being said without using jargon. It needs to be an easy read. Easy read is simple words like, if you use the word accommodation, that is jargon. So you would use housing, flats, or a place to live. We don't like jargon.
How do you think the Synergy have made a difference?
We make a difference because we speak up for people, help speak up for people, and we hopefully get some results, and that the council listen to us.
Do you think the council listen to you?
Yes, I do.
I think when it comes to training doctors and nurses, so then we can tell them what it's like to be a person with a disability who goes to hospital.
I think Synergy done very well as working with the groups. I enjoy the group.
We've made a difference with everything we've done well. I think so anyway. With some of the training and the things that we put to the positive behaviour study was quite good for me. Over 5 years of finding out a different way that people who were taking tablets to control their behaviour, and suddenly the NHS had a good idea to actually talk to the people and make it different, and find a different way to save the tablets being taken. But the NHS, being the NHS, they like graphs, and they found out that the expense of rolling out a new service was exactly the same price as the old one, so they didn't save any money.
What thing would you like to change?
People's, I think, attitudes to people with learning difficulty. People think we can't do things, and we can. We just do it in our way, and we might do it different, but it still gets a good result, I think.
I like change people how they speak to us.
How do you feel that people are towards people with learning disabilities now?
Absolutely, it's difficult to do.
Well, I have loads of things. What I'd like to change, actually, is the way people talk to people with learning disabilities, because many of projects and people who work with people with learning disabilities say they do easy read, which they don't, the majority of them, because they don't even know what jargon is, and then when they make it into easy read, I'm afraid it's still jargon. So that's what I would like to change, everybody to be using easy read.
What I'd like to change is that when people with a disability go into hospital, that they're looked after and cared for when they're in hospital, because there have been too many deaths in hospital.
Do people with learning disabilities have a higher death rate when having medical treatment?
Yeah.
Why is this, do you think?
Where do I start? Mostly it's lack of communication between the people they get support from and also the hospitals, because they don't speak to each other.
Do you think the hospital passports make a difference?
I'm not really sure.
Do you have a hospital passport?
No.
A few weeks ago, Magda from the Living a Good Life project came in to visit. She asked all the Synergy members if there was one thing that they could do, an ambition, what would that be?
I would like to have a life-size Jargon John outfit so I could wear it and come into Greenwood and go on the bus even and go to planning together as Jargon John.
I would love to sing with a 12-piece band, sing all the swing and Sinatra songs. That would be really good. And people say, oh, we can't do that, but that obviously there are those people around in different places. To sing with that would be really good for me. So that's what I'd like to do.
I'm doing what I want to do, was do this job for speaking up for people. But I think one thing I'd like to do is to make social workers, I know this is a job, but it's what I like, is to work together from children's service to adult children, that they work together so that people get the right help. And I think, because I've got a boy with learning difficulties who's now 24, I think coming from school, we got a lot of help in the school, and they were really good. Swiss College was really good with me, and they supported me. But I felt like when he left school, that there was nothing, like literally nothing. No one come round, no one helped me, and I feel like he's got let down very badly. Like they don't do nothing much with when they get older. So it would be my dream to make that work better.
That's perfect.